Greetings, everyone. This is Ryan, the Dungeon Master for Taverns and Caverns. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy during these troubling times with the events of COVID-19. We have been social distancing ourselves, which ultimately affects our D&D recording sessions. We were able to take our last in-person session from early March and make it into 3 separate episodes, as you've seen with episodes 18, 19, and 20. This episode will be the first episode that we've recorded online, and we want to apologize in advance for any changes in the sound quality that you might experience. This is our first time playing online, and we're all still learning the ins and outs of doing so. We will be playing and recording our sessions online until further notice. So with that being said, I want to thank you again for your understanding and support. All right, let's get started.
Last time on Taverns and Caverns, we got into a big fight with all of these orcs, and poor Rogar, I think he almost died. It was really serious. Luckily, I was there to melt their brains. And I guess we got help from Yaito. He was pretty cool though with his firebird, I have to say. Anyways, we started looking around the encampment, and turns out we got to get the hell out of here because the Skull Reaver is about to show up, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to run into him again. So I guess we're heading north to Port Windrock with all of these ex-slaves. Episode 21, Sorcerer of Earthsky.
So last time on Taverns and Caverns, we left off in the Orc encampment, where the party was able to defeat the Ettin along with the Orc chieftain and several other Orcs who were keeping captives in their encampment for someone known as the Skull Reaver that was coming to pick them up at some point in time. They actually mentioned that he was on his way. So, we will pick off right after that battle. All the captives in the encampment are running around. They are worried that the Skull Reaver or more Orcs will be coming. So you all see everyone running around and grabbing all the goods that they can, that they owned, and they're packing all the wagons. They're attaching the horses to the wagons. They're getting ready to get the hell out of this place. And as they're doing that, this dwarf that you all saw last time, he walks up to everyone, and he stands next to the human that you all met, that helped you fight the Ettin. And the dwarf looks up at everyone. Oh, my name is Brogum. I'm the owner of the Greythorn Forest Tavern Inn. Thank you for helping everyone here in the encampment. I truly appreciate it. Please tell me that you guys aren't going up or staying around for this Skull Reaver guy to show up, are you?
But I'm taking this trident and I'm keeping it on my person to protect myself. If he want to roll up and get jumped, I'm just playing. So, guys, what's the plan?
I don't know. Should we stick around for him?
I think we should.
Why?
What's our defense before we, solidify that?
I couldn't even hit him last time.
I think we should leave then.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
He's like, all right, fuck it.
I agree with the sentiment. We shouldn't be here for long.
Yeah,
we still have a lot of things to find.
Yeah, Eddie could turn into a wolf again at any full moon.
Oh my god, that's really true.
Nomo starts jingling his chain and looks dead at Ediar.
Put that away.
I will in due time.
Some sturdy trees around here.
I'm sorry, I pronounced the guy's name wrong, the dwarf. I said Brogum or whatever it was. It is actually, I have a name written down for him. Bognir.
Bognir?
Yes, the dwarf's name is Bognir.
Sounds like a biome.
So Bognir looks at everyone. Well, all the other captives and myself, we're going to head up north towards Port Windrock. It's a town up north of the Greythorn Forest. It's not very far, probably a day or two from here. If we can get everyone onto the main path, That'll be the safest route. Get us away from here, and we can go tell the proper authority. You guys are welcome to travel with us. The more, the better.
Let us get back to you. Cat and Cohorto? So, I don't know what he means by authorities, but they can't do anything we can't do. So that doesn't make me feel that safe, let's be honest.
You got a point there. But I do kind of want to go north and check out this place.
Don't we still have to find some things for Ediar?
Yeah, but they could be north.
This is true.
The dwarf looks at everyone. What do you mean you have to find things?
Are you listening to our conversation?
Right, were you invited into this huddle? Because I don't think you were.
Oh,
Damn.
sorry, forgive me. I didn't mean to intrude, I just...
Yeah, you did. You not only did you intrude, you commented on what you knew you weren't supposed to hear. Stay over there.
Yeah, he got roasted immediately.
Well, we shouldn't be mean to everybody.
My nerves are bad. Did they just fight for their lives?
Jesus.
The strongest person in our party almost got offed. Rogar, how are you?
Oh, he did almost die. That's really true.
I didn't almost die. What are you talking about?
We need to go on.
Damn.
I don't know. I think we should go with them. I don't think we should stick around for the Skull Reaver.
You're right.
He's gonna totally make us do something stupid again.
I'm not down with that.
Rogar steps forward. Oh, I am very badly hurt. We should probably go to the nearest town, don't you think?
Yeah, it's not like these people can protect themselves.
Yeah, I think Nomu needs a cat nap really bad.
You can sleep
Yeah,
in the
no
car.
moon nap.
Nomu nap.
We can probably stop at the nearest town for now.
So,
All right.
the dwarf goes, well, that's what I figured you guys would want to do. I mean, if we all travel together, it's safe for everybody. Well, if there's items in the forest or something that you all... The forest is pretty big. Port Windrock is still pretty close to the forest, so as we travel, you can look around for these items, or once we get to Port Windrock, you can come back into the forest once we're in town, right? I mean, the forest is only a couple minutes away from the town once you get to the northern end. Makes
Sounds
sense.
plausible.
That should work for us.
Yeah, I need to sit down so I can drink anyway. All right, you got yourself travel companions. We'll go.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to go start packing some of these wagons with some of these horses. I'll get a wagon packed for you guys so y'all can ride that wagon. There's enough horses here for 2 wagons. Your party can jump in one, and the others and I will jump in the other. I can lead the way. I know the path along this forest to Port Windrock. I travel it all the time. I'll let you know when we're ready. And the dwarf rushes off, and he is helping all the other captives start packing the wagons and saddling up the horses for everything. And as that's all going on, Rogar and Elroy are still near you guys. And Rogar looks at everyone. Hey, I don't know about you, but Rogar is pretty hungry. Maybe once we get on a wagon, we can eat, yes?
Rogar needs a whole nap.
I do.
Well, wait a minute. Let's not be hasty. Do you have donuts?
He ain't got shit.
I only have 1 donut left. You guys, I shared the rest last time we camped.
One will do.
1 will do for me. I don't know about you.
Oh, come on, man.
I ain't sharing
What?
a donut.
I could just hunt for meat.
What you consider meat and what the rest of us consider meat are different.
It's very true.
What do you mean by that exactly?
If it's not kobold, I'll consider it.
You see a kobold around here?
Elroy looks over at Nomu. What? What do you mean? Kobold? You eat kobolds?
What's wrong with that?
A lot of things are wrong with that. They're not that much smaller than me. Would you
Listen-
eat me?
Elroy, we have tried to explain it to him so many times. He doesn't understand.
Nomu, I didn't know this. Or did I? I don't remember. But that's not cool, man.
Elroy would probably taste better than a kobold.
Whoa, well, let's not go there.
It's a compliment.
Stop. I don't trust it. You stop.
Stop. Stop it right now.
Rogar's gonna look around. Well, I'm going to go get my warhorse and start packing my things. Nomu, you look pretty hurt. Maybe Ediar should heal you a little bit before we leave.
I don't have any spells left. There's no healing I will be doing.
Damn.
Oh, if that is the case, you can ride in wagon and sleep. I'll keep watch, like always. But my chest hurts. It hurts really, really much.
Really much?
That
Okay.
orc really slashed into me. It would not have happened if there was only like 2 orcs or maybe 3 orcs, but there was like 10. But Rogar can't fight 10 orcs by himself.
You were not by yourself. Actually, the one that got the final killing blow was Elroy.
That's right. That's damn right. Yeah.
Yeah, you come here to steal our thunder, you little shit.
I was right there next to you the entire time, and I barely took any damage.
Yeah, because you were flying, fuck.
I wasn't flying then.
He flew up to save me. I appreciated it.
How's it feel to be a princess?
What? It feels great because I'm not fucking dead.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Elroy, my nerves are bad.
Or he goes, it's okay. I'm going to go get some of my stuff too, because my oxen are still here too, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Go round them up and get them on a wagon as well. So,
By himself?
no, Rogar can help me.
Oh.
Y'all putting this guy to work. Rogar, did you, remember someone tried to kill you while you were already almost dead?
Like a lot?
You were knocked out, and he went to try to stab you again.
That's messed up.
I know, that's what I said.
He's lucky I was not awake, or I would crush his face.
Yeah, you would.
Oh.
He was a pussy. He waited until you were almost dead.
That's a little bitch move. We do not do that in Brokana. I don't like it. That's not.
We go to
fair.
Brokana when everything calms down.
Oh, I will take you all to Brokana if you wish to visit at some time. It is a very beautiful place if you like desert.
I'm from there anyway. It's fine.
Oh, you from Brokana too? That's right. You did mention that, didn't you, Nomu?
Did he?
I don't know. I'm going to say yes, though.
I'm just going to agree that I believe I didn't say it, but I'll say I did.
Yeah, I don't think he mentioned it, but
I don't remember, but that's
It's
how
fine.
Rogar is. A little bit.
Rogar is omniscient. He knows everything.
That's right.
Yep.
He breaks the fourth wall constantly.
Right.
Nomu or Rogar looks at Nomu. Yeah, that is right. Brokana is not too bad. I don't like the major capital there, though, Navarro. It is too busy for me. I don't like the people there. They are nasty. They try to swindle you all the time. One time, I tried to buy donuts from this shopkeeper. He said donut was worth 10 gold. I said, what the hell? That is not correct. Gold. No donut is worth 10 gold. Not even to Rogar. One donut is less than 1 gold. You have to get at least 5 donuts for 1 gold.
That's robbery.
I know. Don't go to Navarro. They will try to rob you.
What the hell is that donut made out of?
Not gold.
Is that where you're from, Nomu?
Navarro?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you not remember where you're from?
This backstory is not adding up. I'm on to you, Cat.
He's a fraud.
Right, I thought he was kicked out of his town.
It's in my notes, man.
He's like, they're not here.
Rogar is going to walk away from the group now to pack up his warhorse with some things and help Elroy pack his oxen to some of the wagons.
So him and Elroy are going to go back the way we came and get their shit and then meet us in the town? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Because their stuff is back, like...
Elroy didn't leave his ox at the tavern.
Oh, just the wagon.
Just his wagon. He's not going back for the wagon. He's just getting his ox.
Oh.
And Rogar's grabbing his warhorse that he left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had me scared. I was like,
no,
we
they're
can't
not.
let them go.
They're not far. They're just right outside the encampment.
Okay.
So while they're doing that, you guys are standing there and you were able to collect whatever goods and treasures you're able to find in the encampment while you were there. And we kind of rushed that. And I just, for the audience to hear, they collected themselves 2 potions of healing, a trident, a 1 tiger eye gem, a wrapped up scroll that they're not sure what that is yet, and a
Wait.
breastplate.
Who grabbed the scroll?
I did not grab the scroll.
I don't think anyone grabbed it. No one claimed it.
No, well, that's up to you guys.
I grabbed
Nomu's
it.
staring at the tiger eye.
I grabbed the scroll. Fuck you guys.
Okay.
What is it? What is
I
it?
don't know. I can't read. No.
Well, like,
Are you trying to read it?
have you unrolled it?
No, I haven't looked at it yet. Should I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a trap.
So as you-
And she like unrolls it like she's reading something important.
so
What do
as
I gotta
you-
roll?
What language is it in?
So, do you have skill in Arcana?
Yeah.
Or proficient, I should say?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Fire.
first good roll I've seen.
18. Okay. So
I'm smart as fuck.
As Isundra unravels the scroll and she begins to look at it, she can read that it is definitely a scroll with a spell imbued into it. She knows for a fact that if she was to read off this spell, it would release the spell that's within the scroll.
Do I know what the spell is?
It is. Yes, you do. It is the spell of Blade Ward.
Nice.
But Isundra doesn't really need something like that, right? Because I can't learn from.
You wouldn't be
That-
able to learn from it. No.
Yeah.
This would be something a wizard would be able to copy into his spell book or something.
So none of us can utilize it, Ryan.
At this time, probably not. You
Wow.
could sell it off.
I mean, it's good to use. Just to use it.
No,
It gives you
can't.
resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, let's keep it in case ADR goes out of control.
But can we use it? We just can't learn it.
Yes, you can use it.
Oh,
One-time
okay.
use. It's a
Yeah, it's
one-time
like a
use.
silver item.
It's like an item, yeah.
Mhm.
Allow us to hold on to this.
Yes. But you'd have to be able to understand the spell and the scroll, which you passed with your Arcana check.
Okay. What is it called again? Blade.
Blade Ward.
Blade Ward.
Okay, that's what I wrote.
Was it written in common?
It is written in Elvish.
Okay, I can
Get
read
fucked.
that.
I
You
know
can't-
some of these words.
I can read that.
You can't read shit.
I can read Draconic and Elvish.
Can you read Gnomish?
Who?
Gnomish.
Nomu's never seen a gnome.
Nomu can't read Gnomish.
Is it edible?
A gnome?
Yes.
Nomu, you can't just eat things because they are small.
Look, it says under flaws, eat stuff and like shiny things.
Have you pooped lately? I feel like you'd be backed up.
Listen, that's off camera. We don't talk about that stuff.
This is a safe place.
Why do you think he lived in the desert? It's like a giant cat box.
You damn right it is.
Well, now that we're about to be in a wagon for who knows how long, I just want to make sure we're not going to have to keep stopping and let you out.
You ain't gotta worry about Nomu.
So while you guys are talking and looking over that scroll, the individual human that helped you fight the end, he walks closer to the group, and he has these very strange patterns on his robe. His clothing doesn't seem very familiar to any one of you. He has this hooded robe on with long sleeves, and it reaches down to about his waist.
Why are people always rolling up on us?
And he's got these
Hmm.
long light green pants that matches his light green robes. He has black hair, it's pretty shaggy hair. And he has, if you look at his wrists, he has these bamboo-like armor plates on his wrists. made out of
Does he hate the
bamboo.
mayor?
I hate the mayor.
No, he's not
Pulls off
Alrose.
hood.
No, he is not Alrose. But he also has some of that bamboo, like a bamboo shin guards on his shins.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks up and he takes his hood off. Like I said, he has shaggy black hair, some stubble on his chin. He looks to be about 28 years old or so. And
Asundra, you into him?
What, is he a human?
yes.
No.
Who do you think you are?
I have
I'm
a
just trying to
preference.
help
It's
you.
not humans.
No, you don't have a preference. As much as we travel, and as trash as we are, we have to take what comes
Jesus.
our way. Okay?
So the man known as Yaita, you guys already introduced. He already introduced himself to you guys before in the last session, and you spoke briefly. And Isundra, since it's been a while since we recorded, and by the way, everyone, we are recording online. If you haven't noticed, due to the Rona, so this is our
The
first
Rona.
time recording online. So if there's some hiccups, we apologize. Yeah. So last session, you guys actually were able to speak with him for a brief moment, and
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
he casted like a fire spell that shot out firebirds, and Asundra was actually
Oh,
thought it was really
yeah.
cool. And
Oh,
then,
never mind. Yeah, I'm into him.
And then he also mentioned, or Asundra also mentioned, if he knew how to, or if he could teach her some spells. And she asked him if he knew how to melt eyes out of the heads of monsters and people.
Jeez.
And he had responded at some point that wasn't something he preferred. He would prefer to summon his fire tiger to claw out someone's eyes versus
Oh
melting
no,
eyes.
he's Joe Exotic.
I'm weak.
Anyways, but yeah, that's a quick reminder since it's been a while since we played. And his name was Yaito, and he walks up to the group again. I did not mean to interrupt. I just noticed that you're all busy talking with one another. I do agree with the dwarf that we all should travel up north to the Port Windrock. I recently came from there before I was captured by these orcs. I appreciate the help that you guys provided us in freeing us. We all owe you our lives. Again, I am Yaito, and I do not know these lands very well. I am not from here. Are we close to maybe a big city? I heard down south there is a big city called Stratham. Is that right?
Do you have a hard time not doing Rogar's voice now, Ryan?
Yes, I do.
That's why he's trying to kill him. Sorry. Yes, that is Stratham. That would be right.
Oh, that's interesting. This land, it's just so different. I am not used to it. Perhaps on our way back to Windrock, you can explain a little bit more of the land. It's called Tirister, right? Is that correct?
Where are you from, dog?
I am from a very far distant land. You have to sail the ocean to get here.
Oh shit.
This is my first time ever stepping foot on Tirister. Am I saying it correctly? Is it Tirister?
Wait, so the first time you come to this land, you get captured as a slave?
That's a bad luck.
That is very bad luck, which is why I am very appreciative that you all were here to help.
Yeah, that super sucks.
Perhaps we can talk more on the wagon heading back to Port Windrock, but I will be gathering some of my belongings. I hope to be able to speak with you all. You're the first group of travelers I've come across that have been somewhat kind and pleasing to talk to.
Yeah, be careful with the words you choose.
That definitely won't last long.
So Yaito is going to turn around and grab some of his belongings, and he's going to start packing one of the wagons with his stuff. So before everyone gets ready to leave the encampment, because everyone knows Skull Reaver's coming back at some point, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to do anything else in the encampment, or are you guys just going to pack up and go?
Well,
Nope.
didn't Eddie R want a horse? Didn't he grab a horse last time?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Why would you remind him?
I didn't forget.
Of course he didn't forget.
He loves ponies.
The
Eddie R,
reason-
did you have horses like growing up? Is that why you
Yes, every noble family has horses.
can't relate? So
Mm.
we're all poor, Eddie R. You
My
need to
dad
know
had
your
a horse
audience.
once. It
Did he
kicked my
steal
mom in
it?
the stomach, so we had to put it down. But
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
Damn.
we had one.
It's
That's
a
dark.
D&D abortion. Your dad brought it home.
I was already born. Stop trying to project your lies.
Okay,
on
like
me.
he can't get her pregnant again?
You start making the story more than it was. The point is, Edward is not special.
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Adopt a child so we can go.
The wine can't shut down that essential abortion, that's for sure.
Noma's getting in the wagon. He's gonna walk in a circle and then lay down into a shrimp formation.
A shrimp formation.
Yes, he's gonna curl up.
Why would you?
Wow.
I would have just called it I would have just said curled up shrimp formation.
Yep.
Okay.
Curls up like a shrimp.
Okay.
Like bacon in a pan.
Noma will sleep now.
Don't get too comfortable. Damien walks over. Scoot over.
He's gonna die if he doesn't sleep.
Eh,
I'll sit on you.
There's some hay you guys can throw from the horse stalls that you can throw into the wagon to lay on if you prefer. Which I'm assuming you do.
Yeah.
Noma's laying on his arm.
No, you curl up into the hay.
He's a cat.
Yeah.
He's just fine.
You like warm shit.
Damien plops a stack of the hay into the wagon. Scoot over.
alright, fine. Ah, Jesus. Bastard.
Damien snatches the cape
Jesus.
up there. Would you like some straw?
No.
Some straw. I was like, what
Hey.
the fuck are you saying?
All
What does
right.
the moon look like?
Jenga's chains.
It's not night.
Oh.
So is everyone jumping onto the wagon then, preparing to leave?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, I guess so.
Yep.
So Rogar makes his way back, and he's on top of his war horse. Elroy has his 2 ox tied to a wagon. The dwarf is in the leading caravan or wagon. Bognir. He walks over to everybody. Is everyone all ready to go? Looks like we're all set. I'll go ahead and start the lead with my wagon. You guys can follow behind. I'll take lead. I know where we're going. We should be able to make it to Port Windrock in about a day or two. Shouldn't be too.
Okay. I mean, what
I was
else
gonna
to
say
say to that?
something.
So he gets back onto his wagon. He begins to lead out of the encampment with a lot of the other captives that were in the encampment in his wagon. And there's a mix of people, both men and women, different races. You have some half orcs, some humans, some dwarves. And as they begin to head out of the encampment, Elroy jumps onto the wagon that you guys are in, and he grabs the reins. Hey guys, how's it going? Don't worry, I can drive this puppy. And Rogar's on his warhorse, and he slowly trots next to your guys' wagon as the 2 horses that are tied to your wagon begin to pull you guys off, following the dwarf and the others. And Rogar looks over while he's on his warhorse. Oh, it's like we're traveling again before we met Landshark, except we have more people with us. What is Nomu doing? Is he asleep?
Noma has instant nightmare because he mentioned land shark. Instant nightmare. Wakes up in a cold sweat.
What?
Elroy looks
Did you
down at
fucking fart?
No.
You
Not
did.
now.
What do you mean, not now? It happened.
Elroy looks over. Hey guys, calm down. Don't be too noisy. We don't want to attract any of the monsters or anything, right?
You don't smell that shit.
I don't smell nothing.
Pretty sure that's just the hay. You did get out the
the hay.
horse barn.
Bro, he scared himself awake and farted.
Okay, we've all done that.
Don't defend him.
There better be no land sharks around here.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, you got fucked up by that land shark.
Don't worry, Nomu. I doubt there's land sharks deep in Greythorn Forest. It's too thick here. I think land sharks like open land.
Yeah, Nomu, Rogar will protect you again.
He hisses and rolls over.
I don't think Rogar is protecting anyone at the moment.
Yeah, he's got like the same HP as Nomu right now, right?
Yeah, he's pretty weakened. Rogar's gonna look away and go, and he yawns a bit. Well, I'm going to not talk as much. I need to rest a little bit. So I'm going to go on ahead a little bit and let my horse do the following. He is very trained in doing that while I sleep.
You're going to sleep on the horse?
He's gonna sleep in the saddle.
Yes, I've trained. It's okay.
You're so cool, Rogar.
Why don't you just sleep in the hay? I will ride the horse. It's okay.
I wouldn't trust her.
Why?
Jeez.
Etihar, what the fuck? Don't trust me. You're the one that bit me, you ass.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
it is okay. My warhorse is trained to keep walking in the same direction while I sleep. I will get.
Rogar, it's not about the horse walking. It's about you falling off.
I told you, Isundra, I am very well trained. You don't think so?
I think you should sleep in the hay. I don't know, but you do what you want.
I think she just wants to ride your horse.
I kind of do want to ride the horse. It's a war horse, and that's sweet.
No.
What is your horse's name?
I named him. I don't know. I did not name him.
You don't.
1 second. I did name him. I did. Just give me one quick
I did.
second.
I did name
Rogar
him.
is
I
going
did.
to pause game. He's going to type horse name generator into Google.
Oh wow! You don't even care about him.
He does have a name. I just 1 second.
Why is it a horse generator
His name
specifically?
his name is Boomerang.
Boomerang. That's a pretty good one, though. Actually.
Boomerang the horse.
It always comes back to Rogar.
That's right. That's exactly. I told you. I already named him. I just couldn't remember. I had to jog my memory a little bit with Google.
Yeah.
What's a Google?
It's okay. Only I understand.
He doesn't think you're smart enough to understand him.
Jeez.
Well, Rogar is going to trot off a little bit, and he's going to lean forward and hug like the neck of his warhorse while he just leans up against the neck and like tries to sleep.
Is it like bear hugging it? Like
Yes.
super hard? Yes.
Yes. And the warhorse is just trotting like he knows what's up.
He probably hates carrying Rogar around. He's probably a big ass motherfucker. So
Well, that's why it's a warhorse, not a
Yeah.
standard horse. It's a Rogar.
every time he gets on him, the horse like cries.
So as Rogar trots off a bit, you guys find that traveling in the wagon, the dwarf leads you guys to the main path that goes through the center of Greythorn Forest. You finally make it to the main pathway, and it seems peaceful at this time. Now that you're following the main path, the path is a dirt path, a dirt road. It's been traversed plenty of times. This is the main road people use to travel through the forest. And as you guys are continuing to travel, Yaito is also in your wagon, and he's going to look at everyone and go, I couldn't help but overhear something about you mentioned the moon.
Who said anything about someone?
You.
Shh.
Are you wondering when the next full moon will be? Is that the question?
Why?
Yes, that would be the question.
Ediar, what the fuck? I thought it was supposed to be a secret, you guys.
No. It's not a secret we want to stop him.
I don't know what you're talking about. We just want to know when the next full moon is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can definitely tell you I am very trained in knowing when that will be. But
It's a weird thing to train in.
before I try and figure out when that will be, I do enjoy myself with company and some tea. Do you all
Tea.
enjoy?
Yes, bitch. Yes,
Tea is very delicious. I remember drinking tea at home with my family.
oh, that tea. That's fine too.
Yaito
She said,
looks
spill
at,
the tea, bitch.
Yaito looks over at Damien or Desiree. he raises an eyebrow for a moment. Do you not know what tea is?
She knows.
Oh no, I was just confused. I mean, I like a little gin in that too.
Well, I am a lover of all different types of tea, and I was hoping to try different tea while I'm here in these new lands. He pulls out his backpack and he starts digging into it. He pulls out a small little teapot, little glass teapot that he has, and then he pulls out little bags of different tea types. He has
How'd that shit not get broken?
Right, yeah, it's tea time on wheels and shit.
He's got green tea, black
Yeah, crumpets
tea.
too? Fuck.
He has Earl Grey tea. And he goes, I love tea, and I love enjoying my tea with company. But the tea you speak of, forgive me, none of you have really, I don't think, told me your names before. What are your names again?
I mean, Sundra, is the tea how you make the fire?
No.
I am Edior Desane of House Desane. Pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
He always repeats himself, don't worry.
And your name?
Nomu lifts his head out the wagon.
I'm Nomu, and where's the milk?
Oh, we're the weirdest fucking group of people. I don't even.
I do
You
not.
can put milk in certain teas.
You can. It's good in an Earl Grey.
I never met this Earl, but where's the milk?
I unfortunately do not have any milk on me, Nomu the monstrous, but mixing tea with milk does make for a good combination at times. I agree.
Nomu just nods his head sagely and then lays back down.
Goes right back to sleep.
And then he looks at Damien and Isundra. And your names?
Damien Grail.
Jeez. For now, huh?
Yes, for now. More will come over to
Yaito has all these bags of tea, and he holds out his teapot. And as he's holding it out, he just places it down. And as you guys watch him, he begins to cast a little. And
This guy's using magic all the time. He's like the dudes in Harry Potter.
You see he waves his hand around, and this small flicker of flame doesn't burst from his hand, but it forms around his hand, and it slowly moves under the teapot. And while he does that, has his other hand reach into his backpack, and he pulls out a little small jar of water, pours into the teapot, and he begins to heat the tea up, and he looks around. Where was I? So, yes, do you all enjoy green?
Like Uncle Iroh up in.
I know,
Yes.
how nice.
Green tea is very good. Oolong would be my favorite, but green tea is very good.
Oh,
Do you have black?
I do, actually.
Yeah, pour me up some black. As Damien pulls out his flask.
Well, he's gonna only make one pot. He can't be making all these different pots, yo.
Well, I guess we're having black.
He already made the green tea. Damn.
Don't worry, I can make you some black tea after the green tea is made.
But there are some traces of the green. You know what? I'll just have green. I'm a team player.
Very well. And he begins to heat up the pot, and as he's heating up, he looks into the sky, which is covered mostly by the canopy of trees up above. And he just holds up his left hand, his finger, and he kind of feels the wind rub up against it. And for a moment, he just thinks to himself, and then he looks at Ediar. Ediar Desone. The next full moon will be probably in about 2 weeks.
Oh, thank God.
2 weeks, you say? That should be
About,
plenty of
give
time.
or take. More longer than a week, but give or take 2 weeks. Is there a reason you are worried about this?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, I just need the best lighting for when I transform. Remember when I said for now? Yeah, for now was very temp. I just love fluorescent lighting. The moon is perfect. Full moon, it's different. So we got to get out of this place because there's so many trees. It's just going to block my glamour shot. Look. Damien pulls out his Adventurer's Guild badge and shows the Desiree side. Bam!
Bam.
See that?
Yaito looks at the Adventurers Guild badge. He looks at it and he reads it. He's able to read Common, even though he's from a different land. He still knows Common. And he takes a look at it for a quick moment and looks up at Damien Desiree. So that is Adventurers Guild, you say? I've never heard of Adventurers Guild. When I was in Port Windrock, they have a small hub called Adventurers Guild, but I did not understand anything about it. Can you explain to me exactly what is the Adventurers Guild?
All right, boom. So we walk in, and we basically say,
And there's this really pretty girl that tells us that if we do something, she will give us money.
Wow. Okay. So,
So the Adventurers Guild, you step into the building, there is a pretty girl, and she
Yes.
gives you money for deeds?
Yes.
more or less, there's like 10 of her. They're scattered around. But like,
They're sisters. It's not 10 of the same one.
There's 10 sisters? That's a lot of
Yeah.
sisters.
I know her mom was getting down. But now, like, we choose a job, and then, like, we don't really look at how difficult it is because we don't value our lives that much, and we usually pick the scariest one.
What kind of job are you do you take?
We've killed harpies, gnomes eating kobolds.
Take it down in Ettin.
Yeah, land sharks. Ooh, trigger warning.
Hey,
Sorry.
easy.
Easy.
So the two-headed ogre that we fought and did battle with, that was an Ettin?
Aye.
Yes.
And that was the job you came to do. So you will get paid gold for it. Is that correct?
Correct.
Interesting.
Did we take something from the Ettin to prove that we...
Yeah,
We took some.
Okay.
You did.
Good.
He goes, that is interesting. I have never heard of such a thing. You are kind of like hunters.
Correct.
It is.
I like to look at it as circumstantial heroes. We only save the day if there's something in it for us, but we do a damn good job at it.
Damn.
I mean, if anyone disagrees, speak up.
So you only help the weak and the innocent if there's something good for it.
Okay, that's more or less my
I'll
reason.
help whenever I feel like someone needs help. Period.
But we need money. So
This is true. So we prioritize our jobs based on what we need.
I see. That is interesting. I have never met anyone like that. The lands where I am from. Have you ever heard of the continent Ashai?
By the shadow?
like in Game of Thrones?
Ashai.
I want to roll to know if I actually have heard of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shy.
The
What,
History.
nobody there?
Okay.
Nobody there like to talk or something?
What is it, a history check?
Yeah, go and make me a history check.
Damn.
22.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I have heard of it.
All right.
So land
Did-
far, far to the east, correct?
That is correct. Did anyone else want to make a roll?
Isundra does not know.
Oh,
Let's just be
I remember Shy.
Ass high.
Yeah. I snuck out of the house. And I snuck into a bar and some guy was telling me he was from there, but I totally thought he made it up.
So the continent, the land of Ashai, is a whole nother place to the east. It's somewhere that not very many people on Tyristor travel to. Since you all rolled phenomenal, except for Isundra, since you're saying Isundra would have no idea, which makes sense.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah. You all know and remembering as you grew up, you have heard some of the stories, not very many, but there have been stories of people traveling to Ashai and people coming from Ashai to visit Tyristor. Ashai is a continent that is ravaged currently by war, and you guys know that it is currently an extremely dangerous place to go. Not very many people want to travel there. But the culture there is much different than it is here in Tirister. It's more of an Eastern feel, which is why the clothing this man is wearing is different than what you're used to. Very Eastern-like style. And as he is talking with you guys about Ashai, I need Isundra to make me a... Actually, what's your passive perception? Isundra.
16.
It's 16?
Yeah,
All
smart
right.
as fuck.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to make a roll.
Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it.
All right.
You don't know shit.
So as Yaito begins to explain that he's from Ashai, Isundra, for the quick glance, she notices movement at the end of the wagon, right next to, or it's behind Ediar and Damien. Those are the two that are closest to the end of the wagon. She notices something on the edge of the wagon, like a small little hand grabbing up onto the edge of the wagon.
Like a kid?
It's smaller than a kid. It's
Ew.
like a
baby?
I wouldn't say like a baby.
Is it like that dead thing we saw in Dracula last night?
No. But she sees this hand, and as the hand grabs onto the wagon, it pulls itself up, and climbing onto the edge, she notices it is Napoleon Fayapot.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm freaked out right now. What the fuck are you doing?
And Napoleon is climbing onto the edge of the wagon. He's, Marengo! Come, boy! And Marengo, the corgi spirit fey mount, just appears on the wagon, and it lands on top of Napoleon. He goes, you fat beast, get off of me!
My God.
And Marengo just jumps
rude.
off, and it's just panting and looking around, and it looks up at Isundra. And Napoleon slowly stands, and he's dusting himself off. He goes, it's about time I found you, Isundra. Where
I
have you
haven't been hiding.
As Napoleon is speaking to Isundra, everyone could hear Isundra talk, by the way, but they can't see or hear Napoleon.
Are they ever going to be able to see or hear Napoleon? Like, could he show himself to them
If he wanted to, he could. Yes.
Or is he just going to let everyone think I'm crazy?
He's going to
crazy.
He's going to walk up past the rest and look up at Isundra and goes, you've done a very good job, Isundra.
I have?
You slayed an Ettin in my name. And you
I didn't.
Orcs in my name.
But I didn't say you did it, so.
It doesn't matter. You used my powers, and that's what matters. You draw your powers because of me. You have grown stronger, Isundra. This is what I like to see.
But
you are very far from getting strong enough to defeat the mind flayer that killed your parents. It is okay.
So you know more about it?
It is okay. I saw what happened to the parents.
The parents.
It is okay, Isundra. You continue to grow stronger. That is what is important.
Yes? Okay.
I say you stay and stick with Cat and Co. They seem to do you good for now.
Yeah, I don't really have any other friends, so I wasn't really planning on leaving them, so.
What the hell are you talking? She's losing it. Get the chains out.
Elroy looks over his shoulder. Hey, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to him.
Who is him? I don't see him. I just see them.
It's Napoleon.
She's been crazy for a while. Occasionally, she just does this, where she's just talking to air. I wouldn't just believe her be. She'll get over it soon.
No, it's like the Fae that gave me my power. That's why I can, melt people's eyes.
What are you talking about? So
Napoleon, do you like it when I melt people's eyes?
Of course I like it. I love seeing you melt the ice. Marengo loves it more.
Who the hell are you talking to?
I'm talking to Napoleon.
You're making a lot of noise.
I am sorry, but it's not my fault. Jeez.
Are we not enough for you to talk to that you have to dig into the deep crevices of your mind and make a friend? We're here for you, okay? So you don't have to just sit here and make passive-aggressive comments about the group.
I'm telling him that I want to stay with you.
But you
And
kind of
he
made it seem
approves.
like, I guess they're good for me. Like, right here, we're great for you.
I don't think I said that. I think I decided that, I don't have anyone else, so why would I try to be?
So you settled.
I don't know why everyone is attacking me, okay? Napoleon showed up out of nowhere, and he brought Marengo. I love to see Marengo.
Is that a food?
No, you
What
cannot
is this
eat Marengo.
Marengo?
He's a cute puppy.
Marengo slowly begins to prance towards Nomu, who's laying down. And
Can Nomu smell Marengo? Like smell dog?
he cannot right now.
Why not?
Marengo does not release any type of smell or anything.
That's
at this
bullshit.
point.
He should be able to like sniff and smell. Make a roll for it.
He does not notice this unsmellable, unhearable, unseeable
What?
little creature at this moment. But
I think
Marengo
if
walks
it were up
towards
to
Nomu.
Marengo, he would want people to see him. You know what I mean?
Well, he does in silly ways, which he's about to do.
Okay.
Oh God.
Brian's like, quit arguing with me and shut the fuck up.
Marengo just prances towards the sleeping cat, the tabaxi, and Marengo kind of looks around and he sniffs Nomu. And as everyone is bashing Isundra for talking to Napoleon, some of the hay under Marengo and Nomu slowly begins to feel wet.
Ew, he's gonna pee on Nomu?
And Marengo
It's
begins
fucked
to
up.
pee a bit on the hay that is under Nomu.
Why do you always make him pee on stuff? He's a good boy.
And he just pants, and then he walks away, and Nomu can feel slight, like, wetness a bit forming under him.
Ew.
What is
No
this?
mo-
Did it rain?
No, you peed the hay, you nasty.
I don't pee the hay.
Pull this wagon over.
Elroy looks around. What is going on? Nomu, stop peeing on the wagon.
No, it's
Pee
too
in the
late.
wagon.
No, the hay's contaminated. We gotta throw it out.
Momo, you're going to need a shower. I'm sorry Marengo peed on you. He thinks it's funny. It's not funny.
Oh, I see. I think it is funny. Good boy, Marengo. Oh.
I'm gonna eat whatever this morango is.
Isundra, I did not come here to make just idle chatter. I needed to tell you that you have grown stronger and you have to continue to do so.
Okay, thank you.
Keep doing so, and I will provide you with the ultimate power to destroy the Mind Flayer.
Can you give me the Firebird that he has?
No, I cannot give you his powers. He is a different breed. You
I don't
are
want his
different.
powers. I just want the ability to do what he does.
Perhaps in the future, I will. But right now, you are too weak. You must grow stronger.
So he's stronger than me?
Yes, I already told you I was. Now let it go.
Not you. I'm talking about the other one.
No, it is not that he is the stronger than you. He just knows different spells. He is a different breed. You be careful of that man. He is a dangerous kind.
What?
The magic flows within his body. He cannot control it. He is a dangerous man. I can smell it.
I don't know. That sounds kind of cool.
Anyway, I only came here to congratulate you on the win that you had against the Ettin and the Orc chieftain. Keep this up, and I will provide you more powerful spells to destroy the Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer.
And with
Okay.
that, Marengo, we are out. And Napoleon turns around. He runs off of the wagon. He jumps, and Marengo runs off and jumps off as well, and they disappear.
Okay, bye, Marengo.
Elroy looks
It's
at
a puppy. Don't be
Isundra.
jealous of puppy.
Isundra. What? I don't see no puppy. What?
I don't know. You guys can't see him. I don't know why.
You're weird. And he
Yeah, I've been told that a couple times.
Just leave her be. Just leave her be.
The Yaito, he has just shakes his head for a bit, and then he begins to pour the tea from the teapot into small teacups that he has in his bag. He has enough for everybody, and he begins to pass them around the wagon. And he goes, "Do not worry, Sundra. I understand completely.
You do?
Yes, there is an unseeable force that you are speaking through the
Wait,
magic.
you're saying it's real?
Yes, of course it is real. It must be a spirit of some kind. There are many spirits within the elements of this world.
You can tell he's there. Can you see him?
I cannot see, but I
Oh.
sense a magic coming.
Oh.
He has a better sense than you, Nomu, and you're a cat.
I'm going to use detect magic the next time you see this creature. Let me know what happens.
I don't know if detect magic will work on him.
My friend Ediar, do you know that spell?
Say that again?
Do you know detect magic? Can you cast it?
Yes.
Then I implore you, next time she begins to talk to herself, give it a shot. You might be surprised what you see.
Yeah, Ediar, I'm not crazy. Thank you.
I just always thought she was crazy. Maybe next time I won't doubt her as much.
Thank you. Maybe next time you could not fucking bite me too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what he keeps saying.
There are many spirits and elements in this world that have driving forces and magic within them. Not everything you can see and hear, but some people have the abilities, or they're born with it, to see things that others cannot. I would know.
He said there is magic inside of you.
A cleric, of course there is.
Not you. Ediar, it's not about you. I'm saying there's magic inside of Yaito.
Ah, so you can feel the magic coming from within my body. Is that correct?
No, Napoleon told me.
A very wise spirit indeed. Yes,
I don't know about that.
I do have magic flowing through my veins. I can't explain it. I was just born with the abilities to do this. And he raises his hand, and fire just comes out of his hand, and he creates that small firebird as it flies around above him in the wagon.
Roll.
He's a firebender.
Oh,
What
I know what he
doing,
is.
bro?
But I was going to say what he is, but apparently I don't know.
That's right. I cast magic too.
I mean,
That's
I know
why.
what he is, but
Yeah, so, all right, so Eddie already rolled way too low.
yep.
Dumb.
Nomu, you have heard several stories of individuals that have been born for some reason with the power to control the elements or the power to cast magic without learning it, such as like a wizard would. Some of these people are just have the talent to do so. They are called sorcerers.
It's not that weird for this world, though, right? Or is it?
It's not that weird.
I see you're a rare breed. You're a sorcerer, aren't you?
Yaito looks over at Nomu.
That's my lie.
That's how,
It seems you have a natural affinity to magic.
more so the elements than any type of magic, I would say.
I also know you probably have a wild magic side to you. Unpredictable. Am I correct?
At times it can be, yes, but for the most part, I can control it. There was a man, a hermit. He was also a sorcerer that I knew growing up from my town. He was known as the Hermits of the Eastern Sky.
He didn't have a name?
He never told me his name.
You guys weren't very tight.
He was my master and teacher for some time. He knew how to control the elements, the waters, the fires, the wind, the earth.
All right.
Avatar.
Yes.
Well, I got
Renee
the
Mang?
flaming sword, and I got the trident, and I fart, so that's wind. Pretty well rounded, since everyone else is all mystical and shit. I wouldn't be in the conversation.
Elroy
Thought tea time was for all of us.
Elroy looks around. Don't worry, Damien. I can't cast magic either.
Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better.
Wow, I'm trying to help you out, buddy.
Oh, it's all love, man. But yeah, you got to be honest with yourself.
What are you trying to say?
That we're on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to being useful. Yeah.
Whoa.
this
That's
crew
not
couldn't
true.
survive
I wouldn't
without
say
us.
that,
I know
Damien.
it's not.
It's-
Whoa.
As
We
much
still-
as you do, and as much as I don't approve of, you're typically far more useful than the rest of them.
What?
Oh.
Etiar.
Get the chains. This isn't him. Never give me a compliment. Are you feeling okay? What'd you do to this tea?
Silver.
I don't approve of your decisions. I respect your skill.
You're all right, Desone.
So
Or he's not even like drinking or anything. What's going on?
who isn't?
Etiar. He's being like too nice.
Did anyone want me to spike their tea? I can share.
I mean, I would be surprised if you hadn't spiked yours yet.
Oh, my shit been done.
Damn.
I poured the scotch in before he poured the tea.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna make a roll.
Oh God.
Right.
How many hours has it been?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the tea tastes fairly good. I mean, it's green tea. Nothing too crazy. But it's nice and warm and it kind of soothes your soul as you're drinking and talking. And Yaito looks around. Well, yes, everyone has some sort of capabilities, whether it's magic or not. Believe it or not, Damien, when I was a child, I was just a normal villager, a farmer. It wasn't until I was a teenager that I found out that I could control some magics, the elements.
So what you're saying is it's too late for me.
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is there's
I'm
nothing
37
wrong.
with 2 kids. If I don't have it by now, I'm not gonna get it.
Are you 37?
I didn't say that.
There is nothing wrong with not having magic. There are very skilled warriors that I have grown up knowing that didn't need magic to slaughter their enemies, to defend the innocent.
Damien, I thought you used magic. How did you become the mayor?
Oh,
That's
that's
skill, not
that's
magic.
yes.
Oh my god.
It just looks so cool.
You did such a good job. I thought it's
thanks.
magic.
Thank you. Oh, well, you can call it that. The
Movie
joy,
magic.
the versatility, the time it takes to be able to scam at the highest level.
Jeez.
So, as you guys keep talking, Yaito, he pours everyone a bit more tea, and he is going to lean forward. Now, I have a question for you all. The man, or woman, or thing, I overheard the name that the Orcs mentioned while I was captive with the others. They mentioned one known as the Skull Reaver.
Don't mention his
Whoa,
name.
whoa, whoa! Don't say that. Don't say
It's
that.
like Voldemort.
Is that a bad word to say here?
I don't know. He said not to say his name.
It's the
so I
worst
just-
word.
Who is the Skull Reaver?
Stop saying it.
Don't
He's
say
just
his
a
name.
spooky guy.
But all we can tell you is we encountered him once and we couldn't do a thing to him.
Absolute villainy.
What do you mean? Did he attack you?
Yeah, with like all
He
these
did more than
spooky
that.
dead guys.
He
And then he made us get the crown.
dead guys. He controls. He controls the dead.
Yes.
Are we really talking about this?
Well, I don't know. He asked.
I'm
him.
not talking about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the directions were clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they are already talking about it, so I don't know.
Who's this?
All I have to
they?
say is
The people when we were leaving, they were like,
Are you all that afraid of him?
It. Yeah.
It.
him.
well, last time we met, my spells don't even hit him. It's ridiculous.
So it is a conjurer of sorts,
I don't know.
unearthly, unworldly to control undead. That is
Spooky dead.
a vile magic, forbidden where I am. And he was coming to collect us. I'm assuming to add us to his undead collection. Then
Oh, maybe.
Probably.
Are you trying to start an army?
and you do not have. Do you have a city with a a king or someone to take him down?
I guess we never checked that out, so.
We were more scared of our lives if we were to say anything. The fact that you're bringing this up is putting us at danger.
Why? Can it hear us talking?
We don't know.
It seems to be able to, but we're not entirely sure.
Interesting. I have never heard of such a... But it sounds dangerous. If that is the case, I will not talk about it any longer. I just wish to provide the people here with proper protection. No one deserves to be taken as a captive.
Trust me, I do understand that. I do, too, wish for these people to be taken care of.
It seems like there are troubled times here on Tirister as well. Is there any war going on right now in this continent?
We don't watch
Is
the
there?
news.
We have no idea.
I haven't read a newspaper since I was home last.
DM, do I know if there's a war going on?
Make me a history check.
I rolled 16.
Okay. Ediar, you're pretty well versed in the current worldly affairs. Same as Damien, you got 22.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, my wife's mom was always reading the paper, sitting on her fucking ass.
Jesus.
You guys, for the most part, understand that all of Tirister and all the nations that are on the continent, none of them are currently at war with one another. However, you all do know that there is a forbidden land on Tirister called the Decaying Wastes that several demons and devils have basically overtaken. And the Decaying Wastes is a land that is forbidden from everyone going to, but you do know there are all the nations on Tirister send men and women to keep those devils and demons from expanding out into the rest of the continent. But there's no like active war going on with any of the other nations.
We relayed this information to Yaito.
Yeah, that works. So Yaito looks over. Then Tirister is much better off than Ashai. There is much war where I am from. It is good to be somewhere that does not have much of it. But this creature that you are afraid of, it sounds troubling. But I will stop talking about it if that is what you...
We appreciate it.
So, where are you all from? Are you all from this nation? I overheard people in Port Windrock call it Londe. Is that where you all are from?
I mean, I'm not really from anywhere in particular. We kind of wander around like a nomad and then, But it's fine. I don't have a home. It's okay.
I lived in the woods and fought monsters.
I put a lot of work into my house. I just redid the roof, so like, you're welcome to come over sometime. When this is all over.
Maybe I should join this adventurers guild you spoke of. I will need to be able to make money in some way. This is my new home. I have to...
Why did you come here?
Ask Ediar. He just gives it away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go stand in a church. He'll show up.
He looks over at Ediar and Isundra, but first he mentions Ediar. You give money away? Are you rich?
I was giving donations to the church that I follow. Like any
He was rich and then his family lost everything.
Why you laugh when you said it?
I see. And then he looks over at Isundra while he's still replying to Ediar. That is okay, Ediar. I understand. Donating to those in need, that is a very honorable thing to do. Not everyone is born with money. Very many people are poor.
Like Ediar.
But I come to the land of Tirister. I was, let's just say, what's the proper term? Banished from returning home.
Damn. Isn't that what happened to you, Nomu?
Yes, I was exiled from Serora.
Damn.
Yaito looks at Nomu. You were exiled too, my friend. It is a harsh thing to deal with. I have never met anyone else that has been exiled. You cannot go home?
No, but my family can live in peace.
Oh, so you have family back home.
My ma and pa, and my two
Mom?
siblings.
And they are at peace then. They do not miss you.
I have no idea.
Ouch. What if they didn't miss you? Feels bad, man.
That is at least a relief to know that they are alive and well. Can you ever communicate with them? Maybe send letters home?
I do not bother trying.
Why not?
It's kind of selfish, Nomu.
Elf nobles, I have no idea if they will let the letter go through without reading it.
It is okay, my friend. At least you left because it would keep them safe, yes?
No. I'm all about family. Don't let people keep you from your family. Are we visiting Bracana? We can just deliver it in person. Hell, we'll roll up on your family. And if they don't want to see you, we'll jump them. We'll make them love you.
This seems a bit aggressive.
I don't want to tangle with Lord Butterfin.
You're still scared of him? He's not the Skull Reaver.
He is a very powerful man. I would not underestimate him.
Hey, we took down the mayor.
Who is this Lord Butterfree?
A man with near infinite reach.
Dick.
It sounds like Ediar knows him as well.
I've had some dealings with him. Some unfortunate circumstances regarding my family. The reasons they've lost their money. So I'm not very fond of this gentleman.
It's more of a reason we can get rid.
I would love nothing more than to get rid of him. But like I said, he's a very powerful man with a lot of resources.
We're a powerful squad. Look what we've done so far. Everybody who's came in our path has fallen to our feet. We run this bitch.
Yaito looks at Damien. My friend, I understand that you are, and your team here, your friends are very powerful. And I have witnessed that myself, seeing you destroy many orcs along with the Ettin. But do not allow your strength to get the best of your judgment. Sometimes being too overconfident will be your downfall.
So we're just gonna let Butterwurst get away with it?
Butterwurst.
Whatever.
We'll give him his...
Butterfree!
Butterfree! Oh shit, I was gonna call him Butterfinger.
Yaito looks at Namu and Ediar. This Lord Butterfree, he sounds like a terrible man. I am sure one day he will get what is coming to him. That is how karma works. Do you believe?
I hope you're
karma?
right. We dabble.
Well, be happy too that your family is home and in peace. What about your family, Eddie?
I haven't spoken to my family in a while. I do need to send them a letter. Send them a package. Hopefully they should be all right.
Are you close to your family?
Yes, I'm quite fond of my family. They raised me. They raised me very well. It's unfortunate what has happened to us.
I understand. Are they far from here?
I do not believe they're too far.
Well, yes, you should send them a letter. I'm sure your family would enjoy reading one from you. What about you, Damien? You said you mentioned a family back home?
Oh, yeah. Jackie, that's my wife, that's my other half, and then I got my daughter, Jackie. I got my son, Justin.
Oh, so you have children as well?
Yeah, they're little me's, unfortunately.
Oh.
They're really cool
nice.
kids. Yeah, I'll wring anyone's neck over them. So
as any parent would, yes.
So Ediar, you think your family would give us some money?
Damn.
Did you not hear the conversations we've had over the course of the past 4 episodes?
I mean, yeah, I know they've fallen on hard times, but they can't get a line of credit with the name Dasone.
I'm pretty sure they've gotten plenty of credit taken out, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one who has to pay it all.
Well,
And
then.
what about you, Isundra? Where is your family?
Oh, the sad story.
So you know how I said that like we're not from any place? Actually, like, so they're dead.
I am sorry to ask about them then.
It's okay. I'm going to kill the monster that killed them. I've got it under control.
A monster killed your parents?
A mind flayer. Do you know what it is?
A mind flare. I do not know what mind flare is. What kind of creature is a mind flare?
Super spook.
Like Skull Reaver spooky?
Yeah, actually, kind of, but not like human, like a monster. You know?
Yes, I understand. You wish to grow strong enough to avenge your family.
Yes.
I understand. Be careful though, Isundra. Do not allow yourself to seek out vengeance. It can be dangerous, seeking this revenge from this mind flayer.
But it's important, right, to
It is
revenge
important,
myself?
yes, but do not let it take over you. There are more things to this life than revenge. I have seen many people seek out revenge and it end poorly for them. I would hate to see that happen to you.
You sound so smart.
Go ahead and make me a perception check if you 12. Okay, it's very easy to notice this if you guys are willingly trying to. As Yaito's talking, you guys notice from time to time he reaches up around his neck with his right hand and he like holds onto like this pendant. It's like a silver pendant that's shaped like a hawk. He holds onto it from time to time, and it's something he like lets go for a moment, but then he keeps holding it. And you guys do notice that. And when you say that, when Isundra says you're so smart or whatever, or you sound smart, he goes, "It is not that I am smart. I have just learned many lessons from my past. I have very many regrets.
Like,
I do not wish
right.
to trouble you unless you truly wish to hear my story."
oh yeah, we all had to open up to you. Tell us about yourself.
Why not give us the info? What happened to you?
Very well.
Wait,
As
don't
I've-
start. Can I have a
Oh.
refill? Damien pulls his cup
Oh
out.
yes, of course. When I was talking about the continent of Ashai, as I've said, Ashai is a continent fueled by war between many of the kingdoms there. I'm originally from a kingdom called Shimara. Have you ever heard of Shimara before? Maybe your people might know of it as Earthsky.
No.
No. It is not a surprise if you do not know. It's not a place very many people travel to from Tirister. Ediar does not know with an 8.
Yep. That's why I didn't say anything.
And he goes, well, it is a very far eastern kingdom on Ashai. We are my nation or my kingdom. I think you call it kingdom, which it was attacked by another kingdom known as Kordar. Kordar is a very powerful nation in Ashai that seeks to rule over the others. It has already taken over another kingdom. I am from a very tiny village called Yuma. I have very many regrets. I started my life as a peaceful villager, a farmer with my family, and I one day found out I had the power to control elements, and I wanted to further train in myself because who would not, right? One day you learn how to shoot fire out of your hand for no reason. Another day you learn how to shape the waters. The next you learn how to form the earth beneath you. This was a shock to me. I never understood it. But at the time, the villagers in my village told me to seek out this man named the Hermit of the Eastern Sky. I sought him out, and he taught me the ways of the elements and to control my powers. But after he taught me well, I became too focused on learning to become stronger. When I learned how to shoot fire from my hand, I wanted to learn how to burn down a whole city. I wanted to create
Damn.
tides from the ocean instead of ripples in the pond. I wanted to perform earthquakes instead of forming the earth beneath my feet. The Hermit of the Eastern Sky saw that I was driven by this greed to become stronger. So he stopped teaching me, and he sent me back home to my village of Yuma. And I continued to live the rest of my life as a typical farmer, knowing little with what I was taught. But I couldn't stop there. I wanted to learn more. This is why I said, Isundra, you have to be careful. And Damien, do not allow yourself to become big-headed with the strength that you have. I sought out the Hermit of the Eastern Sky to teach me some more, but he had never shown up to me. But there was a woman. Her name was Eska. She knew all the powers of the elements I have never seen before. But she was younger than me. I could not understand how she knew more than me. I can shoot a fire bird from my hands, but she can shoot balls of fire the size of houses. I couldn't understand, but I wanted her to teach me. She said, Yaito, I will teach you to become a strong master of the elements. But there was one thing you have to do. And she told me she was a traveler and that she was tired and she needed water. And the closest source of water was from my village. So I brought her there. But the pond there is forbidden of outsiders. You have to be worthy to visit the pond that gives my village water. It was a gift from the earthly sky dragon. I was allowed to visit the pond, and I took her there without telling anyone else. This is where I made my mistake. I gave her some water. She thanked me, and she had left and said, meet me in the mountains of Earthsky in a few days after I have rested, and I will train you in all the powerful magics and ways of the elements. So I waited a few days, and I was so happy to finally know that I would learn to become strong. I was so confident. I proposed to my girlfriend at the time, and she had said yes to be my wife. It was the best time of my life. A few days went by, and I went to meet Eska. She was nowhere to be found. I looked all over the mountains of Earthsky. I could not find her anywhere. After a few days, I traveled back to my village, Yuma, only to find most of my people had been poisoned and killed.
Damn.
And I questioned what happened. The village chieftain, he came to me, and he questioned everyone but me. I was the last, and he told me, Yaito, did you let anyone near the pond that gives us water, gifted to us of the earthly sky dragons? And I told him I did. I allowed Eska to drink from it. And that is when he told me that the water, the source, was poisoned, and it killed everyone in the village but a few. Even my wife, or soon-to-be wife, Iya, she died to the poison along with my family.
Damn.
It was a sad time, and that is when I knew I was lied to by this Eska. And the villagers that were left were going to execute me. And they had told me that the Eska woman was a spy sent by the nation of Kodar to kill off our village. and I fell for it, and it's because of me that my village and the pond that we were gifted by the earthly sky dragons was poisoned right before they were going to execute me. My master, the hermit of the eastern sky, he showed up and he saved me, but he gave me an ultimatum. He told me, Yaito, you are to be forbidden from the lands of Ashai, never to step foot in Ashai or Shimara ever again. And if I was to return, my very own master would kill me himself. And that is where he told me to seek out the land of Tirister and to hopefully find a way to redeem myself of my wrongful deeds. And that is why I am here, in the land of Tirister. I am trying to make a new life of myself. Hopefully I can repay and redeem myself for all those innocents that I killed. And that is why I tell you, do not seek power. It is a dangerous thing. I would know from experience.
But what if the lady that you had to help was actually someone who really needed help, and it would have been a good thing to help her?
I was told that she was a spy, and that is all
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I know you're told she's a spy. But I'm saying, like, you know, you hear all those stories, like, I don't know, those things where, like, the fox goes across the river or whatever to help. I don't know. So anyways, what if she was actually, like, going to help you? What if it's, like, you know, like in Beauty and the Beast when the old lady, like, knocks on the door and she's like, let me in and help me or you're a dick and I'm going to curse this whole fucking place. Like, what if it was that situation? You know what I mean? That's pretty fucked up.
Beauty and the Beast? Is that a story here in Tirister?
Yeah, it's a fairy tale.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
supposed to, you're
It's
supposed to
my
be nice to strangers.
autobiography.
Well, I searched the mountains of Earthsky for many days, and I told her to meet me in a certain place. She never showed up.
Okay, I understand that in this scenario it's not good to help strangers, but what I'm asking is, what if she actually needed help and you gave her water? Would it still be bad?
Yes.
Why? If she's someone who really needs water.
Outsiders are still forbidden.
Nomu
Yeah, but
is correct, my villagers. The pond that gives my village water, it is a forbidden place. I should have only brought her water. I should never have brought her to the source.
Oh, okay. If you can bring her water, then it's okay.
Oh, yes, my village will give those in need of water, but you cannot physically visit the pond unless you are allowed. And I broke the law by bringing her there.
That's a real Fira move, Ryan.
Well, you can redeem yourself by joining the Cat and Goal.
Whoa, you got too much
We're just
shit on your
recruiting
ship.
everybody now.
Oh, yeah, right.
What
I mean-
is Cat and Co? Is that your
Us.
name?
It's our group.
That is us.
It's Cat and Co. Why is it Cat and Co?
Because he's a cat, and we are the co.
We are the Monstrous Four.
You
What
are-
about Rogar? That's rude. He's our guest of honor. Show some
Ryan said we're not
respect.
allowed to have Rogar.
He's a guest of honor. That's different.
You're right.
And Elroy too, because
That's damn right. I'm ride or die. You guys know that.
Ride or die.
facts.
I'm part of Co. I take you guys wherever you need to go.
That's a good part about Co. It can be limitless.
Mm.
You know, we do actually need like a driver. We should maybe keep him.
Yaito looks around. I do not know if I should join the group right away. I am still troubled from my past. I do not want to bring anyone down. And I do not know. My body has magic flowing within. I am afraid one day it might hurt somebody.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really know you, bro. You just seem nice.
But perhaps you can show me the way of this adventurers guild. I would love to be able to protect people in times of need. Perhaps I can save those that need my help, just like you saved us today.
Yeah, there's plenty of jobs. When we go back and get our reward, you can come with us.
That is good. I would.
Yeah, and if you can beat this big chick Grasha in an arm wrestling match, I'll give you 1 piece of gold.
Good luck.
One piece.
Arm match against Agrasha? What is
Arm-
Agrasha? Is
You just have to see.
Is she super strong like an ogre?
Yeah.
She's a
She's
ruffian.
crazy strong.
No,
None of us can beat her at arm wrestling.
Whoa. She caught me on a day where my hands were sweaty.
I mean, did you win?
Because my hands were sweaty. I asked her to rematch me. She was like, nah, me no fight again, duckling, all that shit. So I just was like, I'll wait.
Oh well, guys, I mean, yeah. Just don't ever forget me again, Damien.
What?
I'm part of Co.
Because you said,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Elroy, I could never forget you. It was my idea to
I'll
bring
say he
you
was the
along.
one that got the final blow, too.
Why you keep bringing that up?
Just saying, he's important.
He is. He does work.
And
for
he
this
released
little arrow.
everyone while we were fucking dying.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, Rogar slowly, his horse, Boomerang, slowly begins to walk slower, and your wagon eventually catches up to it. And Rogar is still hugging onto Boomerang's neck, passed out, snoring. And the dwarf up ahead, he goes, hold, stop. And the wagon ahead of you comes to a stop, and then your wagon, Elroy, stops your wagon. And I need everyone to make me some perception checks.
Oh God.
Perception.
Ugh, why is my perception so bad right now? And it's a plus fucking 6.
You're right. You're on a 3.
I know.
Not that I did much better, but
Yours is at least fine. My shit's low.
So if everyone got if you got a 10 or higher, you can see this.
I don't see
Off in the far distance of the main road, you all kind of are trying to see what's going on in front of the wagon. It's hard to see with the wagon and the people looking around ahead of you. But the dwarf jumps out of the wagon. He comes rushing towards you guys. Hey, you guys see those up ahead? Those are corpses lying there on the...
That's
Did we already rest?
Right.
Not yet.
Nomo doesn't get any rest.
you were resting on that wagon?
He did.
You'll get there.
We'll get there. I
You'll get
don't
there.
trust you, Ryan.
You'll get there.
So we can see corpses up ahead.
Yeah, you see about 3 corpses alongside of the road.
Are they hanging from trees or are they just on the road?
They're on the side of the
It's
road.
Lady Stoneheart.
The hang woman.
No, they're lying along the path on the side. Do any of you want to go inspect?
Yeah, probably do a survival check. See if there's anything worth a note.
Should I do like an investigation?
You'd have to get closer.
Okay. What is that? Sundra gets closer.
So as the Sundra moves up, she passes the first wagon with all the people. All the
Oh,
people in the
God.
first wagon are like,
I'm so scared.
They're
Yeah,
all
I'm moving
staying
up
in the
with you.
wagon.
ADR is also going up.
All right, you guys don't have to move your tokens just yet. But as you all slowly make your way towards the 3 corpses,
Dude, what the fuck are these rolls?
Rolls trash.
so
What are you guys doing?
Nomu makes a survival check of 5, so that's not gonna.
No.
Oh shit.
Nomu doesn't notice any like traps or anything off about the tracks or anything with that low of a roll. But Ediar and Isundra both got 10 on your investigation, so it's decent.
God damn it.
So you guys,
I'm coming.
you got
Oh,
okay.
Damien rolled up with
Yeah,
a high
so-
investigation.
Damien, all right. So the 3 of you combined are able to look around. The 3 corpses alongside of the path. They're all travelers that it looks due to their clothing, maybe perhaps even merchants. There's a few bags lying around. One of the corpses has a large backpack strapped to him. All of their equipment is lying on the ground near them intact. You don't find anything that was stolen or looks to be stolen from them. These three bodies that look like traveling merchants, you find, though, their bodies have these large claw marks slashed through their face, chest, and back. You also find some broken arms on a few of them, but that's about it. Their eyes are wide open.
Jeez.
Their clothing is soaked in blood. The claw marks that are on their back and on their chest are massive.
Holy shit.
What did you find?
Who, me? You know.
You rolled the highest. So.
Yeah. Well, what I see, right?
Just
I mean, this is quite the sight, I'll tell you that.
Basically, you get an understanding that something attacked these three individuals, and it didn't seem like it was someone that wanted to steal their money or their equipment. It straight up just killed them and left them there.
This was not a
It seemed like something
not a
human did it.
human.
You find it's an odd sense that it's probably not at least a typical animal, because if an animal that had the capability of doing such a thing would probably drag off an individual and start
eating
them of some sort. But these bodies look perfectly intact other than a few broken arms and then this large claw marks in them. You don't even see animal prints anywhere.
Who did these people piss off? All right. Are they face down?
One is.
Hmm.
I don't like this.
The
Ediar,
or what's Ediar doing?
he's gonna check the bodies for see if there's anything on them.
Wow.
No,
We're
see if
here?
it's for information.
Ah.
I'm not getting money.
She's like, I like this new Eddie.
I mean, even I don't feel comfortable looting these bodies. They got fucked up.
I'm not looting.
Are
I'm
these
trying to
the
find if there's
bodies?
any clues I can get.
No, they're not on the map just yet.
Oh, who are these?
These are all the people in the first wagon.
Oh,
I'm also gonna do
We're
a
up
medicine check.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're probably dead, but medicine check anyway.
Okay.
they're not breathing.
So you did a medicine check. So yeah, all three of them have been offed. They're all three dead. None of them are breathing. No heartbeats.
Can't tell for how long they've been dead.
Fresh. Probably a couple hours.
Oh my.
I mean, if we go forward now, we might be able to find who did this or what did this if we're feeling bold. Or we could just sit and have tea.
The dwarf looks at everyone. Hey, I'm not stopping around here to find out whatever killed these things. We're not much further from Port Windrock. We should just keep going.
Very prudent. We should.
We
But
can't
what if
save
it
them.
attacks us?
Well, if we keep standing around here, it might come back.
Well, let's roll it.
This does look rather fresh, probably within the past couple hours.
The fuck we stopped for then?
We need to keep
Run them
going.
over.
Did I find anything when I checked their pockets or anything for information?
No, you don't find any information of why they might have been attacked. When you check their pockets, I mean, they have some gold on them. They also have some scrolls, but that's about it.
I'll leave their stuff on them,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna be passively watching Damien.
Look, man, I'm the least of your worries right now. For once.
Let's keep moving forward.
So everyone wants to keep.
Yep.
Okay.
Did we get back in the?
Yep. You guys decide to keep moving forward. The dwarf and the rest of the people on his wagon, they want to get to town as soon as possible. They don't care about these three dead people. They want to get out of here.
I mean, it's only 3 people. It's not that bad.
Elroy looks around though. He goes, that could have been. Who knows what that could have been? There's a lot of creatures out here that have claws and stuff that big. It's scary out here. You have to be careful, but this is the first time I've seen dead bodies along the main road. Usually creatures and stuff stay away from the main road.
I can tell you one thing. Whatever killed them is more intelligent than a normal beast.
What do you think it was?
I can't say for sure. There's aren't any animal markings around, any footprints, so all we have is the claws in the back.
Rogar's awake because of the commotion. He strides over near your guys' wagon on his warhorse. Oh, hello. What happened?
3 people got killed.
How did they die? What's wrong? Why are we leaving them there?
Because they're too far gone to be rescued, as you can see.
They've been dead for a few hours, which means whatever killed them can still be one of the vicinity, so we're trying to get out of here before it happens to us as well.
We're assuming the beast is smart. No tracks, no clues.
That is serious.
It could be stalking us now.
Stalking? Is stalking us?
Could
Could
be.
be.
Rogar looks around. That's not good. I still need to catch my beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Scratching
One hit,
his 5
Rogar's
o'clock
dead.
shadow.
So you guys continue forward past the 3 bodies, leaving their belongings on them. And at this point, I'm going to say you guys travel for quite a bit of time without being interrupted, and you all get a long rest.
Awesome.
Yay. Back to 42
Yep.
health.
So everyone gets spells back and your HP.
Give me that HP.
Spells.
Give it.
And we will continue next time on Taverns and Caverns. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to Taverns and Caverns. We all appreciate the continued support and the love that we have received for the podcast. You can follow us again at Taverns Caverns on Twitter. This is Ryan, the DM, at Haphazard DM. And you can also follow some of our other players.
Hi everybody, I'm Felicia, I play Sundra, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dagger Tribal.
And I'm Bri, I play Damien and Desiree. You can follow me at Blaze_NBK on Twitter. That's my new name. And Instagram is just BlazeNBK, no space.
I'm Julian, also playing Eddie R. You can follow me at JWPlay0 on Twitter or JWPlay0 on YouTube.
I'm Robert Jones, and I don't have social media.
All right, awesome.
Blood and bone. That's all I thought about.
And if any of you awesome listeners have a moment, please remember to follow, like, and or comment about Taverns and Caverns to let us know how we're doing. Thank you for listening. Until next time.